got the suspect's house under observation. It's that lighthouse over there, the one with the yellow trim. Why don't you get to the shadow of that big tree over there? We'll advise you as soon as the suspect gets for his car.
Yeah. Thanks to Hurricane, we probably on a list somewhere. Fuck the government, they broadcast the lie on air. I snatched the life of a politician live on air. Charlie Kirkham, JFK, blah, blah. 47 puppets should've slayed them. I got questions, need answers, and I'm tired of waiting. How the hell we work for them when we pay them? How the hell we work for them when we pay? Wake the fuck up. You niggas ain't mad enough. R.I.P. Michael Jackson, you ain't bad enough. I'm in the field like a giant, I'm manning up. Black Ops 7 weapons in my fucking trunk. Land of the slave, home to only greed. Where we die to live and we pay to grieve. Born already in debt, cause freedom ain't free. While my own country wanna enslave me. 90s baby, grew up to be a mercenary. Fuck a scope, the iron sight just as deadly. Raised by the beast system, born in the valley. Making niggas say Hail Marys, New Machiavelli. Elon playing God, I'll send him to the cemetery. At Larry Ellison, I'ma send a whole clip. Peter Thiel, I'm watching you how I feel. Shit. You better never ask me what I do. I reincarnate Hitler for Netanyahu. Whoa! Is that anti-Semitic? Why would niggas die? They anti-sympathetic. Domestic terrorists. Scrolling down Reddit. Coaching all my shooters. JJ Reddick. So old like a relic. Riding on my enemies is my fetish. Pause. No Diddy.
Dr. Patel, there's been so many conspiracy theories swirling around about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Do you have any updates for us, especially in light of all the online content that everyone's been talking about?
The only thing we deal with at the FBI and the Department of Justice is facts. We delivered at record speed a manhunt to capture Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin in 33 hours.
Yeah, I'm probably on the list somewhere. Fuck the government, I know them niggas won't fight fair. Try to snatch a nigga up while I'm live on there. It won't take me alive, nigga, I don't care. Best beware, go to war, let's declare. China and the US, they a zesty pair. Consolidate all the power, it's a crime today. Blindfold on the people, they can't find a way. Hurricane be the name, bring the storm to your house. I'm a warrior, here's something to worry about. Food stamps cut off, get kicked out your house. Can't stay with my friends, might get kicked off the couch. Fuck that, hit the block, go pick up an ounce. Keep on flipping that shit until you get you a pound. If I hate to talk shit, you gotta fill it with rounds. Popping so many legs and plenty of towns. Hate telling me, Hurricane, put the gun down. Fuck that shit, I'm through the last get more rounds. Boom, 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 you hear the war sound. Fuck government, I'm taking them all down.
Thanks to Hurricane, we probably on a list somewhere. Fuck the government, they broadcast the lie on air. I snatched the life of a politician live on air. Charlie Kirkham, JFK, blah, blah. 47 puppets should've slayed them. I got questions, need answers, and I'm tired of waiting. How the hell we work for them when we pay them? How the hell we work for them when we pay? Wake the fuck up.
HHN Special Report.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording. With my eyes wide shut, Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Deep in vendetta and vigilantes, can we all revolt?
I think I'm entitled. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Dodging monsters in Dark City. Nigga just the people try to fuck with me like Resident Evil experiments. Gotta pull the guns out and kill the quick. The demolition man ain't scared shit. Some finish with the case, you prepare for this. I robot, you can see the microchips. Play the nigga forehead over your wrist. They ain't got the nigga live, they be watching shit. Put a secret spy with on device and shit. People saying they a doctor with no licenses. Got an M&AK for precise hits. Like watchdog, taking your device and whip. Make you crash to a motherfucking building, bitch. Pop the clip in the blink, they click bow. Overkill a nigga, they hit it with more rounds. Hurricane spit in the flames is profound. Why these people tripping on gender and pronouns? What about the homeless killers and government shutdowns. For the government, we shooting them all down. Just like a matrix, bitch, amazing flips. Shoot you in the face, your bitch, the case dismissed. Send it to the grave, the bitch, they can't convict. I'm the motherfucker from the ancient myths that paved the whip. Ready to support the from the start, they been Hunger Games. Yeah, you bitches will run for. Set the record straight, these niggas ain't on par. White House down, we killing them all, dog.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neil, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel, not above all the conspiracy theorists. I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War. I'm recording with my eyes wide shut. Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Beef and vendetta and vigilantes. Yeah, we all revolting.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom.
I need warriors. 1810, let's go.
Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker. Shoot a cop, shoot a fed, shoot a judge in that cab. Prosecutor at the DJ, we gon' leave them fuck dead. Don't like my music, so what? Get your crib blowed up. This is war music, only real rebels show up. Infiltrate a base, shoot you in the face. Raid the armory, pull off in the army tape. Fuck the government, shoot they ass to shit. Monetary system dead, time to roll bricks. Loading up the blitz, time to catch somebody's bitch. Everybody gon' be dead in this fucking lobby, bitch. Taking building down with the war leaders in it. Big bang attack, you can call me Vegeta, bitches. Kill them all, don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker, let's kill them all. Don't give a fuck. It's time to fucking pack them up. Pack them up, motherfucker.
Some other people ideas, but this place will be swarming with CIA and FBI. We go underground?
No.
No. They'll be looking for everybody except us. You see,
Hey,
it's the
Kristen.
brains and guts, which we don't have, right?
Yeah, I forgot to be like, oh shit, I forgot to send her a message, be like, yo, man, about to go live. But I was like, man, I hope these notifications go out. You know, and when the motherfucking shit went live and your chat bubble disappeared. I'm like, man, usually that shit be on the screen. I can just click on it and say, yo, I'm live. But I was like, you know what? Hopefully this shit go out. And it did. Shouts out to Kristen. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, we're going to cover the Epstein files later. Like, I want to cover some shit that I came across earlier today. You know, I was right about giving RFK that side look, you know, because that nigga ain't sure. You know what I'm saying? Salute JVJ Network, be in the building. You know what I'm saying? My baby Crystal in here. Crystal City. On the USS Hurricane, just floating above, you know, in low Earth orbit, just on chill mode, cloak mode, you know what I'm saying? Chilling in the lounge. Yeah, I know. Fuck ass RFK. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we talk about RFK punk ass. That motherfucker did some traitor shit. And we'll talk about what's going on in the UK. The revolution just started over there. Well, at least the riot did. I was right about that. I was calling that. I called that right. It's like, yeah, it's about to erupt in the UK. And it did. It fucking did. And we'll cover some human meat. That human meat. that motherfucking shit wild. And that shit wild, man. That shit wild. And I think we got something else. But let's cover this shit first. Is it this shit? Is it this? Was it this?
Is this website, Human Meat Project. This website is very detailed. And when they were called out, they said, it's just art, bro. This video comes from an invisible superhero.
Well, I come across a new rabbit hole called the...
First things first, shout out to my baby Christopher. For put me up on this. Put me up on this news, you know what I'm saying? My sexy California independent researcher. Love you, Crystal, baby. Thanks for putting me up on this. And for those who don't already know, you're eating human meat. Y'all better watch the movie Soylent Green starring Charlton Heston. Soylent Green is people. Greatest line in the movie. But yeah, check out Soylent Green, or y'all can watch my review on Soylent Green. Just go to my playlist, Matrix versus Reality. And go all the way down, you go see Soylent Green. And check that out, and you could be able to like get a review from my hood perspective, or y'all can go watch the movie starring Charlton Heston.
Meat Project. This is a company or an organization that evidently looks for donations of human bodies to produce as human food for consumption. Let's get into it. So here is some of the literature from the Human Meat Project.
First things first, I got a feeling I'm going to get 3 phone calls. So everybody put 3 on the chalkboard in your mind. 3 is the magic number. We're already 12 minutes and 35 seconds in. Let's see what happens.
It says, welcome to the Human Meat Project. We are the Human Meat Donation Program. By donating bodies for human consumption, we are taking action to solve overpopulation, which leads to climate change and greenhouse effects caused by the mass farming of livestock animals in order to feed the world. At Human Meat Project, we value every body and every life. Wow. Can you believe that? It says we emphasize on the source and origins of the human meat to deliver the diversity of our world and reveal the worrying differences of the quality of life across the globe. And the literature goes on to say that over time, the human population has increased rapidly across the globe, leading to a higher demand for food, especially meat products. With this increasing demand, land for residential areas have become more difficult to find, and emissions from farms have risen every year, making the lives we lead less sustainable. We believe that by donating bodies and...
If y'all are listening carefully, they saying you existing is a detriment to fucking humanity, and we might have to eat each other. And this is gonna be the ways we go eat each other. Shouts out to In the Group. What up, though? One nation under a group was good.
Organs, we can make a change by creating alternate meat consumption options while addressing the value of a person's body. Really? Let's look a little bit deeper and see exactly what they offer. And like a funeral home or cremation service, they even have different, options for the donor. For instance, it says sometimes if a donor is fully committed to donating their body to society, we can give them an end date service. For an end date service, a donor can choose any date they want to be harvested. The date they want to be harvested.
Damn, remember I told y'all to look up the movie Jupiter Ascending? Y'all can check out that I covered that movie too on my Matrix versus Reality. You just got to go to one of those videos. It's going to be the picture with the girl. She's going to have like a dress on. Like a thumbnail is going to be a picture of a lady with like a bluish, greenish dress on. I know I'm colorblind like a motherfucker. But I think that's the Jupiter Ascending video because I did put no name next to it. But yeah, check that out. We're meant to be harvested. And we can go back to the rancher and cattle theory. You know what I'm saying? You know, the government and the elites, all the ranchers, the feds, the police, and the military are the dogs, and we are the cattle, the sheep. You know what I'm saying? We're being herded to the slaughterhouse. And what happens to the cattle when it leaves the herd is either get chased down and killed. You can't discredit a fucking cattle, but in society, a motherfucker can be killed or discredited. Or the motherfucker just goes off grid and you never see a motherfucker again. He pops up when it's time for the end of the world and starts sniping people. I'm like, who is that? Holy shit, it's the rebel leader Hurricane. I thought you was a legend, a myth. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm real. You're welcome. What else is going on out there? It's a fucking shitstorm out there. Yeah, man, I seen worse in my time. Here's some grenades on the RPG. Holy shit, where the fuck you get an RPG? Yeah. I got it like that. All right. I'm out. Hey, yo, hold on. What the fuck? You just gonna leave us? Yeah. I thought you was gonna lead us. Yo. I ain't no leader. I just do shit people follow. You carve your own name in history. Viva la revolution. And the motherfucker had tears in their eyes. Oh my God. He's a true leader. That's why he led the revolution. Because he don't consider himself leading the revolution. But he's leading the revolution. Even though it don't make no sense sometimes, but goddamn, it sounds good in the movie, don't it? It sounds good on paper, don't it? You're like, Hurricane, you don't make no goddamn sense, but I agree with you. Let's kill the fucking government, y'all. Y'all stupid. Yep, we led them to the water. They wouldn't drink. Right, exactly. I led y'all to the water, y'all didn't drink, or I led y'all to the door, y'all niggas didn't open it. It's like, I'm scared of what's behind that door. Like, nigga, this is the door of truth. Open the shit. But I'm scared. Well, fuck you did. I'm about to go and eat some motherfucking cookies and fuck the oracle from the back. Hey, bitch, what's up, baby? Close the door right behind him and lock that bitch. Like, since this nigga don't want to come in. Fuck this nigga. And the oracle be like, where's the fuck with the guy you with? Oh, this bitch ass nigga was scared to come in this bitch. I was like, man, nigga, I'm about to come in this bitch and eat some cookies and smash the oracle from the back. But, you know, this nigga ain't.
What does that even mean? Well, I think I know exactly what that means. Here is an example of one of their labels, per se, that explains exactly what they're selling individually and exactly who it comes from. For instance, you can see the label says human meat. The one at the top is actually a brain, and the ingredients are 100% human meat. The meat profile it gives, it shows the age of the donor, whether they're male or female, their race, the country they were born in, and their residential area. Also, as you can see, it even goes into body type. It says this brain was from an overweight body type and the lifestyle was lightly active. I mean, look at how detailed this is. Shoulder meat. Ingredients, 100% human meat. Age, 28. Gender, female. Diet, low.
Separation of thigh meat. It's crazy. But like we got 48 more seconds, you know, of this. Human meat. Hey, yo, like remember y'all motherfuckers used to see the commercials back in the day, right? Y'all remember the commercials back in the day? Those restaurant commercials, not if it was Burger King, McDonald's, or whatever. But they used to say, we got the new chicken sandwich or chicken nuggets now with real all-white meat. Pause. And no one asked themselves the question, what the fuck was we eating the first time if y'all saying now with real all-white meat? Been hearing this shit since the goddamn 90s, y'all. What was we eating the first fucking time? For a limited time only. Why this shit gotta be a limited time only? Because we're chopping up humans and shit. Shouts out to my goddess Crystal over there for giving me this info. But there were some cases in my city where like some morgues was getting motherfucking raided. There was motherfucking selling organs on the black market and shit. Shit was going crazy. They was finding out human parts was in meat and restaurants and shit. Found out it was a connection worldwide throughout the country and shit. Shit was wild, son. This is all public knowledge. Look it up. It was a connection from here to Chicago to Arizona and to Vegas. Organs, nigga. Like, dog. And then it made families be like, God damn, we just got done paying all this motherfucking money. Is our family member really in the ground or fucking chopped up and sent to 7 different fucking places? Some wild shit. But that human meat shit ain't over. They got some nutrition facts.
Documentation of the human meat nutrition facts. It goes on to say that one body can feed up to 40 people. And
one body, 40 people. Nigga, let the end of the world start. Let this shit go to Mad Max in the Thunderdome. Let this shit go to Mad Max in the Thunderdome. I'm gonna be like, hello, Clarice. Let this shit be down to the last can of dog food and the motherfucking ration of a water canteen. I swear to God, it's gonna be like, hello, Clarice. You're gonna have to have warlord energy. Like, all that passive shit is over with. You gotta be able to do what needs to be done, if you know what I mean. For real, nigga. Let it be down to the last can of beans. Let it be down to the last canteen of water. Let it be down to the last piece of a dried up lake. It's over. It's over. It's gonna be like, hello, Clarice. It's gonna be over. Don't remember the movie, the motherfucker, This Is the End? The motherfucking comedy about all the celebrities dying at the beginning of the movie? And it was like the Book of Revelation unfolding, and my nigga Danny McBride, motherfucking James Franco, Seth Rogen, and I think Craig Robinson, those motherfuckers were stuck in the mansion and shit. What the fuck happened after they kicked out Danny McBride when they ran back into him? This nigga was a straight fucking cannibal, and he had Channing Tatum as a fucking sex slave. Pause. He was like, I'm a cannibal, hombre. I'm gonna fucking eat your ass. I was like, my nigga Danny McBride is a survivor, my nigga. This nigga had his back turned going into the smoke, throwing the middle fingers up like, bitch. Danny McBride, bro. I need a motherfucking wristband. What would Danny McBride do? You feel me? What would Danny McBride do? Fuck that, what would Jesus do? What would Danny McBride do? Danny McBride would do what he did on Tropic Thunder and blow up some shit and say, big ass titties. Bitch. That's what Danny McBride would do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the nutrition facts.
Average adult male, 65 kilograms, only meat. It says human meat, often understated for its nutritions. Human meat protein and fat density could have the same or better than other convenient meat products like beef, chicken, and pork. As omnivores, human meat taste and texture is similar to pork. Not to mention the quality could be more substantial depending on the quality of life ratings. And you remember me showing you on the actual label that they detail the quality of life. For instance, if they're active, where they live, if they're overweight. This whole thing is just baffling me.
And this next creepy
video. Yeah. Shit is wild. But y'all make sure y'all watch the movie Soylent Green or go to my Matrix versus Reality playlist, and I covered the review where like I connect movies with reality. Shit, man. I did not know how much Matrix versus Reality shits I got over there. And I got some shit over there called Truth in Plain Sight too, where it tells you about 9/11. I'm talking about like the whole incident. Y'all remember the movie A Long Kiss Goodnight? A Long Kiss Goodnight, starring Samuel Jackson and the sexy ass Gina Davis. She went from a redhead and then she got her memory back and she motherfucking went in that mirror, cut her shit off and dyed her shit blonde. I'm like, you sexy beast. She was in that bitch shooting shit up. Like, oh shit. I think like that was one of the first chicks I probably fell in love with when it came to like an action chick. You know, when it came to like shooting shit, but like my first karate chick was Cynthia Rothrock, whatever her name is. I know her first name is Cynthia, and she be kicking ass. And the second one was Michelle Yeoh. That man, Michelle Yeoh is a legend. Michelle Yeoh will get in your ass. Pause. She will fuck you up. I'm talking about, she was so cold. Jackie Chan had to do an extra stunt to outshine her because she was outshining Jackie Chan in his own fucking movie. That's how cold Michelle Yeoh is. And don't get me started on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Michelle Yeoh is the shit. No, we not doing nothing. Hold on, what's going on? What the fuck going on? Channing Tatum was a sex slave. Where he at? Yeah. Y'all gotta watch the movie. This Is the End. Dog. This nigga Channing Tatum was a sex slave. Oh my god. And the funny shit was, what that nigga name was Jay, or nigga named Jay something. Dude was, oh my god, he got G.I. Joe. That shit was hilarious. So, oh my god, he got G.I. Joe. This nigga took off the Gimp mask. Was like, hey, what's up, guys? That movie is fucking hilarious, bro. It's a cult classic. It's a cult classic. It just jumped all the way up to cult classic status. It's like watching a Hot Tub. I fucks with it. But it was funny as fuck because there's a scene in that movie where like y'all don't know the nigga that played Scott Pilgrim versus the World, you know, that skinny motherfucker. What the fuck that nigga name is? Michael Cera. Michael Cera's character slapped Rihanna on the ass. And I swear to fucking Moses that when she slapped him back, that shit had to been real. That shit had to been real. Or shouts out to the sound effect director. Because y'all can go to that scene. I'm like, did we slap that nigga for real? You know, because you know they said like in the motherfucking that Rain on Me video, I heard Lorenz Tate got slapped for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's part of the video that makes shit motherfucking dramatic effect. And I was watching old interviews of the Twilight Zone back in the day. They say most of them stunts, niggas was getting hurt for real. Niggas was getting slapped for real, punched for real. Twilight Zone was brutal. Like, god damn. That's why that shit was good. But now we about to go on to the traitor RFK. Now, I already told y'all why I don't fuck with RFK. Did some shit to pass the litmus test of making him a good politician. But this shit strips away all that, what I'm about to show y'all. And y'all probably already seen it. But my gripe with him goes all the way back to his father or uncle. I'm like, why would you be in the game that killed your uncle and your father? Fuck that. Fuck that shit. And if it wasn't your uncle or father, it's just like, you know, like any family member in general, you are playing the game that killed family members. And yes, you're trying to make a change, or you're trying to keep the name alive, but fuck that. The fucking game told you, nigga, you don't belong in this bitch if you don't play by our rules. For RFK to still be breathing right now is beyond me. Like, real shit. I think they don't want to kill him because it'll really truly give it away on the government really being killers. But they came out with it saying that they did it, but didn't say that they did it, but they said that they did it. Like, no. If you understand what the fuck was going on with JFK when it comes to the Cuban Missile Crisis, him trying to dismantle the motherfucking FBI and the CIA, the motherfucking shit that motherfucking had the connections with Russia, the motherfucking the Marilyn Monroe shit, the motherfucking underground tunnels of the White House, motherfuckers being snuck through, and the motherfucking him calling out the elites So it's like, yo. And then nigga, they just popped the brother because they knew like he's next in line. So it's like, yo, yeah, oh, you're gonna kill your brother because your brother's on that bullshit. We're gonna kill that nigga because he's next in the line, and I know he gonna keep up with what the fuck JFK doing. So murk the brother too. Like, yo, and then a whole bunch of other Kennedys was, let's just say, the Kennedy curse. If y'all look up what the Kennedy curse is, you know, like a lot of Kennedys wasn't making it, you know what I'm saying? And like for him to be in that bitch sound like he smoked 1,000 cigarettes a day, I'm like, and that's another reason I'm like, nigga, how's you still breathing? Because you can barely fucking talk, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck going on? Do they strangle your ass in your sleep or some shit like that? I don't know what the fuck happened to you. But yeah, my gripe with RFK is this. All right. I think I'm back. I was like, if he was going to play the game, at least, nigga, you got enough money, power, and resource to hire some motherfuckers that took out your family members. I'll stay in the game that long, exact my revenge, and get the fuck out of there. Go to an island. I got the Kennedy name. I got money, manpower, and resources. I'm good. I killed the motherfuckers that was involved with my parents' death and my uncle's death. I'm good. I'm good. That's how I would have played it. But no, he want to play the game. Nah, fuck all that. If they don't whack him, they're gonna whack somebody in his fucking family. And the shit gonna lead back to the Kennedy curse conversation. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. We got 4 years of this guy. We got 4 years of this guy and Trump. I won't be surprised we hear something about Vince McMahon again just because Linda, his wife, is in the fucking Trump's cabinet. Don't be surprised we hear more about Vince McMahon too. So let's get off this. What RFK just done.
Sold as improving health through technology, but it's really about dystopian government surveillance and control.
We're about to launch one of the biggest advertising campaigns in HHS history to encourage Americans to use wearables. It's a way of people can take control over their own health. They can take responsibility. They can see, as you know, what food is doing to their glucose levels, their heart rates, and a number of other metrics as they eat it. And they can begin to make good judgments about their diet, about their physical activity, about the way that they live their lives.
Has turned out to be a Trojan horse. It's just, I don't know if you saw this. Kennedy just came out and he said his vision for everybody in America is they have a wearable, which means he's the Judas goat walking everybody into the control grid.
We think that wearables are a key to the Maha agenda, making America healthy again. And we are going to, my vision is that every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
Within 4 years. Well, that sounds like it's close to the 2030 agenda. But what also makes me mad is how there's the soft, the diabolical soft approach to you accepting tyranny. They're talking about the digital ID in the UK. There's a riot over there right now. We'll talk about that in a minute. Talk to Vanta, my UK correspondent. We're about to go to the UK in a minute. But the soft approach to digital ID over here, they're talking about phone. Got to give all your information, all the shit. But it'll be on your phone, but you still can't use that, what you just downloaded, to still travel. So what's the point? But they're calling it digital ID. And if there's gripe about digital ID over there, and they're saying it in your face over here, that means nobody is paying attention to what the fuck going on over there. But I am. And I'll try to make sure I try to put it out. This is put all your information there so they can track your every fucking move. Everything you're doing, from transactions to every fucking thing. This is full surveillance. But the way RFK is doing it right now, it is to make sure that you're healthy. So you got a motherfucking device, then you know what you're putting in your body and your glucose levels and your cholesterol levels or whatever. You just let the motherfucking tracker in your house, but we already got a tracker on us. It's called our fucking cell phone. It's practically another apparatus. Right, track this. Right.
Hope that he was playing an inside game. My hope was he was playing an inside game and sort of making compromises so he could get something done. But what he's trying to, he and Elon Musk are having a competition for who can get the most people into the control grid the fastest.
I'm curious, where are the other companies other than Pfizer?
Salute Marshall T. What up, bro?
And I was honored to have Albert be the first. He's done a fantastic job with, as you know, with the COVID. He did a fantastic job with a lot of things. He's a leader, and Pfizer is right at the top. You
know, like he did a good thing with the COVID, and Pfizer was at the top. Oh yeah, the same Pfizer that was in hearings being grilled for what was it? For killing people. Not just Pfizer, but Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, all 4 of them vaccines have been in hearings on the effects on what it fucking done to people, mostly death, and I hear up to 75% of deaths was caused by those fucks, but yet Pfizer is at the top. In part by Pfizer, and you just see people passing out all over the goddamn place. These motherfuckers should be hung for crimes against humanity. And in the words of Seymour Skinner from The Simpsons, ain't no justice like angry mob justice.
there. Eli Lilly has been fantastic also, my friend. And they're all coming in over the next week. We're making deals with all of them.
A Judas goat, you'll train a goat.
Yeah, we're making deals with all of them. Why the fuck are you making deals with motherfuckers that just got grilled at a hearing for killing American people? Why the fuck are you making deals with evil? Oh yeah, because you are evil. And he keep on talking about it's a battle with Elon Musk and shit. And I keep on going back to say, when the nuclear wars end, the corporate wars begin. Get ready. Get ready. It might be motherfucking robot corporations versus another robot corporation. Elon Musk Tesla bots versus Hanson robotic bots. Trump bots. We already got RoboCops in the motherfucking law enforcement. Ask those niggas in San Fierro. I mean, San Francisco. Yeah. Go to Los Santos, San Fierro, and look up that motherfucking RoboCop that shot that motherfucker that was doing some dumb shit. Go to the robot dogs that they try to put out in New York. Go to the robot dogs that they claim that they have on the border that was zapping niggas. They thought a nigga forgot about that? And I thought RoboCop was going to start in Detroit because that's where the movie take place. It'll be here soon. Sooner or later, it's not going to be called Detroit no more. It's going to be called just like RoboCop, New Delta City. Shit is going high-tech digital, baby. Cyberpunk 2077 in this bitch. Blade Runner. Mixed with Minority Report and Equilibrium and Running Man and They Live and The Matrix and The Truman Show. We're all fucked if we don't start this revolution. I don't do this for me. I do this for our children's children, for our next fucking generations. When are we going to be able to breathe clean air and drink clean water and eat some good food? Come on now. Talk about, we don't know why all these diseases and all this shit happens. Like, no. Our food is banned in over 60 plus countries. Come on, man. What does that tell you? What the fuck does that tell you? Our food is fucking poison. I can go to the Philippines and eat natural food. I'm talking about I can eat a shitload of motherfucking Filipino food and motherfucking still lose weight. This shit over here, nigga, you'll have a tumor in a toe and it'll kill you. Like niggas over. It's over.
The sheep into the slaughterhouse. So here's the slaughterhouse. The Judas goat kind of walks in, and right at the end he turns, and then the sheep go into the slaughterhouse. So his job is to steer people, and so I was hoping Kennedy was playing an inside game, but he's, based on what he said the other day, he's the Judas goat, and he and Musk are having a competition, I think, for making the control grid fashionable.
Yeah.
So
A couple of weeks, for nearly 150 years, my company, Eli Lilly, has been investing in
that chicken
America.
clone.
We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, you okay? Gordon, you okay?
Okay, so that shit dip. That nigga down.
Oh yeah, they showing the footage where the nigga fell down and RFK just looked over. He saw a nigga on the ground and he ran. The nigga ran faster than Jesse Jackson did when MLK got shot. That nigga's in there. They were like, "Move, Jimmy." RFK got the fuck up out of there. It's like, oh shit, but hit me with a magic bullet. It's a phone agree.
Any American for 1 second thought that RFK Jr. wouldn't lead America into a technocratic surveillance, all-encompassing control grid under the banner of MAHA, or Make America Healthy Again, is absolutely astounding to me. This is one of the recent posts by Secretary Kennedy. He said, "Today I spoke with America's tech leaders," we'll go over that in a second, "about how innovation is transforming access to health information. Make America Healthy Again is helping people get and stay healthy by harnessing technology to deliver."
Yeah, make them stay healthy by harnessing technology. How can you stay healthy by harnessing technology? Now that right there should make a nigga be like, that don't make no fucking sense. Because to stay healthy, we got to do shit that's healthy, like, like eat right and exercise. Okay. All right. Technology connected with fruits and vegetables. How is that possible? Unless y'all 3D printing shit. So, harness technology to stay healthy. Are y'all fucking stupid? These motherfuckers really think we're stupid. They really fucking do. And like for them to use RFK, he's like, yeah, man, he the only motherfucker that look like a good motherfucking person. Let's get him to talk to the people. It seems like they don't like nobody else in our cabinet but RFK. Shit. Well, he will be our Trojan horse. And that nigga playing the game. RFK. It should have been you. That's all I gotta say. It should have been you. Because if RFK was the president, nigga, they would have scoped his ass. It would be no nick on the ear. They would have popped the shit out that nigga. That would have been a wrap. It would have been a shit. And then Trump would probably been vice president, probably. And then he would have been up there. Probably. You know how the game goes. You know how the fucking world is a stage, but god damn it. Like, RFK would have got it though.
Personalized, real-time insights that empower better health decisions. As some of you may already know, RFK Jr.'s post refers to the inaugural Make America Healthy Again summit that just took place on November 12th, 2025 in Washington's District of Criminals. It was an invitation-only event that he helped to organize as the HHS secretary. He discussed with biotech and tech executives from Google, Neuralink, Regeneron, CRISPR Therapeutics, and Walmart.
This motherfucker talking to Neuralink, Regeneron. Like, what the fuck are you talking to these guys for? Yeah, I got some more names in my community post. I'm gonna put it in my community post after this. Because I got the list. I got a list of them. I think I like two of them. I think. But all else falls, Anna Kennedy.
How innovations like AI, telehealth, and biohacking can democratize health and health data for, quote, personalized real-time insights. We're talking about wearables tracking nutrition, fitness, and age reversal.
My vision is that
and age reversal. This is the shit that pisses me off. Now, I know this may be a sensitive subject to some people, but I have to say this. When it comes to age reversal, when it comes to that thought alone, what people need to understand, if you want to live longer, just eat right, exercise, and hang around the right people. I heard this from a woman that was in her hundreds. Eat right, exercise, hang around the right people. That hang around the right people is very important. Even if you got to move into a new environment away from toxicity, because being in a toxic environment for a long period of time, it will deplete you over time. You can have a stronger exterior all day, but one day you will get weak. So, but like to really have that full sense of self and health and wealth within self, whoo, bars, then you good. But what the fuck I was about to get at? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me hear this again. So I can think I know.
Every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years.
Yeah. For the motherfucking, for them to add technology for age reversal, it stops, let's just say, a supernatural and natural process of what's supposed to be. The purpose of life is to end. As simple as that. That's the motherfucking system. And all religions and all cultures agree. Do not attach yourself to this world. When it's time to go, it's time to fucking go. Death should not be feared. Death is a transition. I consider death a friend that guides into infinity. At least that's how I see it. But, age reversal. We need to be on our, let's just say, our deathbed with no shame, guilt, and regret, and no baggage. Let's leave with a smile on our face and leave a legacy to our generations and great memories. But that's just me. That's just me. Look at Hurricane, the philosopher. Warrior and a philosopher. But it is what it is. Shout out to Jordan. Yep. Just stay away from baggage-free people. Yep. He wasn't playing with this. Says he goes to Cougar Town. Y'all wildin'. What did Jordan pop up and say? I know Jordan pop up and said something. Okay, yeah. It was good. Shout out to everybody. Live and learn. Varsity T, Jordan for coming in. Okay, we back at it.
They claim that the goal was to, quote, empower individuals to make proactive choices amid Maha's anti-corporate food pharma push. So somebody riddle me this. How can you be anti-corporate and
Cougar, where is that? I keep on telling you, Cougar Town is given to you by the keys of a cougar. Just got to look within the eyes. And then when she give you that look, then you can make that approach. And then you got the keys. It's a wrap. Or some would just come to you. Or because like Cougar Town is like Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? The shit is hidden. You know what I'm saying? The only way to get in, you got to get the keys from a cougar. All right? Nah. It's up to you to stay. Me, I'm staying. And then we're going to go out to party together. Going to Cougar Town. I like it. It's Cougar Town like fucking time. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Why are you asking? Wait a minute. You know what? I'm even gonna ask her the question. You got the key because you keep losing the motherfuckers. That's hilarious.
Pharma when you're hooking up with companies like Google, CRISPR Technologies, and Walmart. And so
now I know I never heard of CRISPR Technologies, but I'm about to look into these motherfuckers because like there's a list of the motherfuckers that he was talking to, and it's a lot. And when Google was on the list, and you know when Google and YouTube is being sued for what? What is they being sued again, Kane? They being sued again for taking children's data. The fuck you need children's data for? Still being sued. I don't know if they settled yet. I don't know what's going on, but Google, YouTube being sued for harboring children's data.
Surveillance concerns aren't unfounded. Critics note that this could evolve into aggregated biodata collection via apps and devices for nudges on behavior, which definitely echoes China's social credit model if it's tied to policy incentives.
Yeah, so now that shit that they talking about is going to be checking for your health. It's going to be tracking to see if you're a good person or not. On some social credit shit. China already got implemented. Hashtag get ready for the movie Demolition Man, starring Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone. But you won't see those two. But you will see the goddamn policy that they was under in that fucking world that they lived in. You couldn't do shit. You couldn't do shit. You couldn't even say the word shit without getting a fucking ticket. I know I'm fucked up over there. I'm going to have to be Simon Phoenix whooping cops' asses. I'm going to have to. Or I'm going to be down there underground like Dennis Leary with the revolution, free thinkers. That motherfucker want to think. Yes, it's a struggle down here and, you know, we're barely eating, but I'm about to go up there and try to get some food. I got to pop some cops, smack a couple motherfuckers, but I'll be back with some. They're going to be scared for a minute, but like when I come back with my motherfucker a truckload full of shit. They're like, oh my God, can I get some? No. Y'all ain't go with me. On the next mission that I'm going on the next couple hours, y'all can roll with me and then y'all can get some. Like, okay, sir, I'm going with you. Bet. Next mission, do it with completion and bring back more than enough for everybody. That's how I roll. I do shit. I don't fucking follow on the second attempt. You may not follow on the first attempt because y'all a bunch of scared pussies. But when I come back alive with the supplies, everything gonna be all right. That's how that game gonna go. I already see this shit playing out. Anybody gonna join me off bank? Come on now. They're like, come on, y'all with me? I don't give a fuck how many guns I have. I don't give a fuck if I was motherfucker next to two motherfuckers carrying RPGs. Motherfucker was still motherfucker not roll with me. But if I come back, mission accomplished, motherfuckers like, oh shit, nigga, Hurricane did that shit. Oh, nigga, I'm on the next mission. Fuck that. Let's go. That's how the game gonna go for the revolution. So I'm just kicking back, eating the popcorn, waiting. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Next.
And of course, proponents frame it as voluntary empowerment, not mandates. And they say it aligns with RFK's privacy advocacy. You don't have to be concerned about a social credit system. I mean, that's why we're kind of partnering with Google, Neuralink, and Regeneron. You don't want social
yeah, and I gotta look at Regeneron.
Catherine Austin Fitz from the Solari Report reposted this and said, Maha is promoting the integration of the digital.
If you're shut up on YouTube, you already part of the Chinese type social credit score. Yep. yeah, I'm shut up there like a motherfucker. Real shit. I'm surprised y'all got these notifications. For real, because these bitches do not go out. And most people that I'm sub to, their notifications don't really go out. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I usually be on point. I usually have like a list of like people I could motherfucker like go back to, you know, just in case if I miss some shit. But shit, life be lifing. I can't keep up with everything. China Joe, China Don.
Control grid on and into the human body and brain. Just watched one presentation on the MAHA meeting in DC saying that this is okay with informed consent. She says informed consent means you warn your followers that this technology can be used to mind control you or your children. It means you warn them it can be part of the ability to turn your money on and off if you don't do what your social credit rules require. It means they warn you that you are embracing a slave system, one in which you can and will lose your sovereignty and all your human and constitutional rights.
Doing shows,
Catherine Austin Fitz continues. The WEF, or World Economic Forum, says,
woo, there go that motherfucking word of the day. The World Economic Forum. The WEF, those bastards, and that 2030 agenda. You will own nothing and be happy. Shut up and eat the bugs. If we don't want to eat the bugs, guess what? Our best friend Bill Gates got some lab-grown meat. And if you don't eat that lab-grown meat, bitch, you about to eat a fucking human. Welcome to the end of the world mixed with slavery. You know what I'm saying? We need a fucking revolution that we needed yesterday. We needed that revolution after they killed the Black Panthers. As a matter of fact, we really needed that revolution after they bought crack in the community in the 80s. It should have been like, oh, the CIA admit they bought crack in this bitch and fucked my family up and traumatized me for life? Oh, you got to die. Shit. We should have started a revolution when they fucked up motherfucking conscious music. And motherfucker replaced it with gangster rap. I would have motherfucking converted all that gangster rap energy with the conscious energy and consciously whooped the government ass. Like, nigga, that's what I would have did. But no, we had conscious rap, then we ended up saying, you! I was like, this word is cooked. And that was 07. But it was a good year, though. I love that year. But still, though, when it came to that music, though, when I heard you, it was like, the hood was like, niggas, what the fuck is a you? We cooked, y'all.
It's 2030 and you have no assets and you are happy. That means it's 2030, constitutional government has been ended by the coup, and your embrace of this technology has stripped you of your assets and mind controlled you. RFK is sweet talking you into the slaughterhouse. The MAHA inclusion propaganda is as bad as the DEI and LGBTQ inclusion propaganda. Too bad we all had high hopes. I really like and have benefited from Catherine's work, but nobody who's thinking clearly had any high hopes for any administrative official in any administration.
Exactly.
I don't care if you're talking about
exactly. And even if I was to give RFK the benefit of the doubt, I would still be like a piece of myself be like, man, this whole government is corrupt. He's just one good motherfucker. He's surrounded by a whole bunch of evil motherfuckers that could possibly corrupt him. You got to think about that. And look what happened. You are defending big tech, talking to big tech, to put big tech in your home, to talk about health. We don't need a robot telling me you're putting this much amount of bullshit in your body when you could just read the goddamn nutrition facts. Jesus fucking Christ. Read the nutrition facts and watch a YouTube tutorial on the nutrition facts you read. You don't need a fucking robot in your goddamn house. As a matter of fact, you can probably get an app on your cell phone to tell you what the fuck you're eating. Jesus shit fucking motherfucking waka fucking flaming Boston mini fucking bullshit. They got me fried. And they using RFK to do it because if Trump said it, they would have been like, boo. Linda McMahon would have said it, they'd have been like, boo, your husband is a fucking rapist. And any other motherfucker on a nigga, I don't even know you. But no, RFK. Only reason why we think is because of your family, nigga. Remember that. Never forget that, RFK. You ain't shit. Yes, you passed the litmus test of being a cool politician. You won your lawsuits against a big pharma and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers. But goddamn, why you ain't use that resource when the government shut down and the motherfucking people needed some motherfucking help? You cared about health. You should have gave us some motherfucking healthy fish sticks or something, nigga. You should have motherfucking went into your account and helped out at least your state. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like help out. But no, nigga. No, nigga. Even JFK shook hands with MLK, nigga. I'm tripping. Or maybe I'm not. Or maybe I'm not. But we all know who the enemy is, and it's the fucking government. And it's the fucking enemy. And if I could have the money, manpower, and resource, I would ice everybody in that fucking White House and be like, RFK, are you worthy to be a president of the United States? Do you swear by, in the name of motherfucking hurricane, be thy name, fuck the government, you go motherfucking take care of this country the way you're supposed to and really get back to the people and give everybody a $60 minimum wage for for the whole country. No federal state taxes, you know what I'm saying? Cut down the IRS, no FBI, no CIA, and no war. We need to seal this fucking country off for at least 300 years. We need to motherfucking make everything clean again. But whoever want to travel can travel. If that nigga say yeah, we good. I just saw the president at gunpoint and made a demand for the country. Hurricane is the shit. But goddamn, that is so unrealistic. If that's the most unrealistic shit ever, nigga, that's a fucking movie. Hurricane, write a fucking book. But anyway, but shouts out. Yes, you can buy this shit, your subs, your likes. You can tell who, because they have like 700 likes on the video, but only 2 motherfuckers in the room. Right. Well, yeah. That's why it's best to do it organically. You know, even though it's crazy, I got like over 1,000 motherfucking subs, but it still be like less than 20 motherfuckers in my chat. So I'm like, God damn, are these subs either from another country that don't understand English? Like how, you know, how YouTube was motherfucking sending my videos out to other countries and motherfuckers don't even understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Or even fuck with my content. You know, so, or are these 1,000 subs agents or bots? You know what I'm saying? But like, shouts out to all the organic people that I know is real, you know, that's in the chat, that's sub to, you know, it's just some of y'all are, you know, teachers, farmers, producers, rappers, singers, mediums, psychics, tarot card readers, you know, painters, you know, esoteric, you know, Gnostic, you know, master teachers, you know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, like, you know, shout out to y'all. And shouts out to my co-workers and my brothers from the hood. You know, y'all real. Because real shit, if I got 1,000 subs and they fuck with all levels of my content, I'm supposed to at least be like, oh, well, shit, nigga, my chat blowing up, it's slowing down. I got to put it on subscriber mode or some shit like that, or you know, whatever. But yeah, it's supposed to be more. You know, like these supposed to be some motherfucker. You know, I'm talking about, I got enough subs for y'all motherfuckers to be sniping motherfuckers for saying dumb shit in the chat, like blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, like I'm talking about, I got enough motherfuckers stuff for motherfuckers to come in and try to defend the government. But I'm glad no one motherfucking battles or debates me, because you can't debate me. I got scholarship you can't fucking refute. You know what I'm saying? Can't no one debate me. Like, it's like, you know, because it's like, y'all know the government is corrupt. And that would be the only debate I have with anybody. It's like, nigga, the government is killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through the disease. Prove me wrong. And I will sit there and wait. That's my debate. Our government ain't shit. I don't want to hurry it, no trouble. And it won't let me. Oh shit, Abraham in the building. Shout out to Abraham. What up, dude? Joey, you take that comment down I just wrote. What comment? What comment? You ain't say nothing wrong. I don't think you did. What do you say? What? Tell me what comment? Bootlegged. That's how the Kennedys became. I think I heard some shit about bootlegging before. I think. Yep, I need to go back to my Kennedy history. I think like the last thing I did on Kennedy was he was fucking with a bitch named Mimi Beardsley. She was a 19-year-old intern, got fucked on a second or third day of her internship. Yep. I covered that too. I said D to the E to the D. to shit, you good? Because you're talking about the government, so you good. Ready to debate? Go holla at Smoke to set that up. Those shadows, the motherfuckers don't got no decorum. I was over there before one time, but like, here's a crazy thing about it. Like when I popped up over there once, I tripped for like an hour and a half, and everybody was cool. Everybody had their motherfucker like perspective and debate. An opinion, but as soon as I left, and I was watching from the chat, because I was motherfucker, I think I was on my way to work or some shit. I forgot what I was doing. But the moment I left and the next two people came up, it was just all hell, fire, and brimstone. I was like, oh, I gotta pop up early. I gotta pop up early before everybody else pop up, get my word in, say what up to everybody, chop it up, and then just dip. Because it's wild as fuck over there. It's funny, but it's like, come on. You can only be in the area so long before shit start getting irritating, and then the energy start flying around, and you wonder why you mad when you just try to go over here and try to just motherfucker like debate and share an opinion and a perspective. It's like, yep, I'll entertain it for a minute, but now I'm out. I go to other channels and just, like, ain't nothing wrong with a little debate or a little argument, but when everybody yelling at the same time and you got your Bluetooth speaker on and shit, or you got some fucking headphones on and shit, you get like, oh shit, let me turn this motherfucker down real quick. But what makes me mad is like everybody argue and debate, but like everybody always look over when I speak revolution. Like that's shit that pissed me off. It's like shit. It's like y'all keep on talking about we need to do something. We need to do some shit, nigga. Like we need a revolution, but like everybody want to keep on overlooking it and say we need to work with the government and so many other fucking words. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I already know it's me against every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't mind being alone doing this shit. Because I know in the end, when it's time, when it's fucking time, when it's really truly fucking time, we'll know where everybody's heart is at. We'll know where everybody's heart is at. And what's real fucking crazy to me, and I still see it, I see more women ready to pull that motherfucking trigger with me than men. I see men still want to be flashy, still want to try to stun on the nigga, and still want to put on dresses and carry purses. I'm seeing more women ready to fuck somebody up with me. You feel me? So it's like, come on. I might have my first army be women. It's gonna be a wrap. Y'all remember motherfucking house party motherfucking 3? Nigga Showboat, he had 2 bad bitches as his fucking bodyguard. Get the cutting. Like for real. It's like Showboat don't trust shit. Showboat had 2 badass bitches. Y'all remember Half Baked? Samson didn't have no nigga bodyguards. He had 2 bad bitches swinging knives and nunchucks and shit. Yo, real shit. I'd rather have female bodyguards than dude bodyguards. At least I got some eye candy while I'm sitting at my desk working and shit. And the two big, beautiful ass bodyguards, half naked, carrying AR-15s and an RPG right in front of me. I'm just staring at ass cheeks like, damn, girl. You know, I'm filling out paperwork, just looking up. I'm like, yeah, baby. Crazy work. Want to talk to Samson, smarty pants? Shout out to Mazai. Mazai just came in the building. What up, dude? What's that in the chat? Oh, must be linked to something. It's a half-baked movie reference. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking half-baked. Sounds like had two bad bitches. Showboat from House Party 3 had also bad bitches. I'm trying to think of another motherfucking movie or a cartoon where there was female bodyguards. Oh, well, you could probably say Enter the Dragon. The motherfucking bad guy had his daughters as his elite bodyguard because I remember him saying it. You know, so that kind of counts. Shouts out to Bruce Lee. But yeah, that's more.
Or right. And as bad as DEI and LGBTQ, I would say a 100% all-encompassing surveillance police state apparatus, complete with digital health monitoring, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, tied to a social credit score where you could have your money turned on and off, is far worse than DEI, LGBTQ inclusion propaganda. Whitney Webb says, surveillance and biodata mining isn't health. Hope you're big.
We need to protect Whitney Webb, y'all. We need to protect Whitney Webb, not Whitney Cummings. Okay, not Whitney Cummings. Okay, we don't want to protect her. She's the comedian. She's like she irritating. Her smile big as hell. She like she can gobble 3 of those motherfuckers whole. She can gobble 3 of those bitches at the same time. At the same damn time. But Whitney Webb is different. Like Whitney Webb, we need to protect her. You know what I'm saying? Like she puts out that truth.
Fans are finally hip to the fraud. Mary Talley Bowden says, pull the MRA shots off the market. Augustina says, we did not vote for the technocracy. Traitor. Some of
right. These are the comments that he reading. It's like, we ain't vote for the technocracy, traitor. Take mRNA off the market since you in the health field. You fuck. That's what niggas say in the comments, though.
Don't vote for the chains of our own oppression.
Right. We didn't vote for the chains of our own oppression. But yes, you did, you dummy.
You sold us out to Palantir. Shame on you. Really, guys, did you not expect that this would happen?
I expected it.
Did you not expect this would happen?
I expected
it. And Beast in Colorado says, Maha doesn't want wearables. We want mRNA injections off the market, fluoride out of the water, chemtrails out of the sky, and glyphosate and GMOs out of the...
Dog, when I heard him read that, I thought it was me. I was like, is that me? I'm like, hold on, wait, but did you read my comment? Because I talk about that all the time. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll have to sip some motherfucking drink real quick. This video is sponsored by Tropical Fantasy Apple Juice. Apple juice. It may seem healthy, but I guarantee when I look at the nutrition facts, that bitch gonna say high fructose corn syrup. But in my mind, I see this bitch being a healthy ass drink. In my mind.
Food. 100%.
I thought that was my comment. That was somebody else.
About this
From
the
Colorado.
world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you like these videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Check out my.
That nigga motherfucker sounded like me.
No.
That's some deal.
All right, now we're on the next one. It had to be this one.
Trump's FBI decided they had enough of people saying how bad of a job that they're doing, and how lost they are on a daily basis when it comes to understanding and enforcing law. And this isn't just about a new social media account, guys. This is about a shift in how federal law enforcement plans to handle public criticism.
Yeah. Now the FBI. Now, I already called this out years ago, and I always give a follow-up of the information war. Now, the FBI want to put out agents through social media to, let's just say, combat the criticism that we all put out there. By meaning people like me, because most people, they are surviving. They're going to work. They're not even thinking about what's going on right now. Majority of the people are sheep and NPCs that don't care about what the fuck Cash Patel and the FBI got going on. But people like me, small, what they call influencer, man, I'm just an angry fucking YouTuber ready to fucking destroy this government. And some people be like, I'm just an angry dad, just give you truth about the government. Some ladies be like, I'm just an angry mom giving truth about the government. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Same here. But I realize what I'm doing is very important. Being the minister of information. Soon to be warrior on the battlefield, slaying and decapitating feds, allegedly. But the FBI want to just say, be online. They just giving themselves away that there's agents online. We already knew this. It's the motherfucking information war. I read UN.com. I read the motherfucking files. I put it out there years ago. And they said it out their mouth. We're combating conspiracy theories. We're combating you conspiracy theories. You're going to put pamphlets in your hood. We're going to do people in your hood. It's like, what the fuck? And they said, take action. That's what made me motherfucking jump up. Like, oh, take action. Okay, what, you going to get some people to jump into my fucking conversation while I'm motherfucking talking to somebody? Go ahead and see what happened. Last motherfucker done that this past election, my neighbor from across the street, a nigga that I don't even know, jumped in. And me and my cousin and a random ass nigga just stumped the shit out this motherfucking Kamala Harris supporter, this Biden lover. Fucked them up. But I told the motherfucker right before we even had the conversation, I'm like, look, before I play the game with you, I'm going to let you know they're two wings of the same bird. No matter who's in office, the people, us, me and you, we're going to be the ones that suffer. But if you are, like you get a retirement check or you get money from the government, you good. You're not about to worry about the pain that I'm about to go through. But I told him that. And since Trump won, I ain't seen that nigga since. And this nigga stayed like two houses down from me. I ain't seen that nigga come outside. I think that nigga afraid to see me. So I can be like, I told you, bitch. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, yeah, what up, though, bro? But yeah. It's like, fuck the government. Like real shit. But the FBI is about to pull this. But I think they already doing it. It's just finally coming out that they doing it. But they was already doing it. Because this is UN's agenda. UN, the United Fuck and the WEF, this is their agenda. And then we can go all the way fucking back to Aaron Russo. Like, what's the end goal? Aaron Russo said he was talking to one of those fucking Rockefellers or one of those Rothschild motherfuckers, and they said, nigga, it's to get everybody chipped. That's the end goal. Get everybody fucking chipped. So motherfucking shit. Full control. Full power and fucking control. And everybody think just because it don't look like the sci-fi dystopian movie that you saw or read or motherfucking thought of, it's going down now. It's just in the form of a nigga in a fucking suit. You just don't see a flying car yet. But nigga, the policies that was in all these dystopian fucking movies, they putting this shit right here, right now in your face. And they say it ain't gonna happen till it hits your doorstep. You ain't gonna do nothing till it hits your doorstep. Well, guess what? They kicked your door in your house, sandwich, and you are chilling on a living room couch, not paying attention while you're being fucking robbed, possibly killed after he's done eating the sandwich. Like, it's fucking crazy out here. It's like, but hashtag fuck the FBI. Let's get off into it.
What they're calling an avalanche of lies, smears, fake news. The account is called FBI Rapid Response. All right. And they are saying their entire purpose is to answer accusations in real time.
What?
The account is called FBI Rapid Response. All right. And they are saying that their entire purpose is to answer accusations in real time. I mean, according to their first post on X, they believe the Bureau has been deliberately targeted, by misinformation and that
been targeted by misinformation. And I made sure I grab all the right information when FBI. Or y'all being targeted. By who? When majority of the sheets, unless, and this is a big unless too, pause. Unless the American people is waking up and seeing the fucking corruption. But I don't see it. You know, in my city, everybody's still talking about sports, free handouts, and just the end of days. That's all I fucking hear. I don't hear nobody talking about what's going on, what we gonna do about this government. I don't hear no revolutionary talk. I don't hear none of that shit here. Because I'm in Detroit. Let me guess, the Lions must won their other game. They're like, that's keeping us from the revolution. Fucking sports. I think it's the Lions and Tigers. Fucking bastards. But they tripping. The FBI is tripping.
Previous leadership did not push back strongly enough. They are claiming this marks a new era, an era where the FBI will be more direct, more vocal, and more active against, basically what it's describing as false allegations about its work. But this raises serious questions about where...
False allegations about your work. False allegations about your work. Do we got to go back to the 60s? You know what? We're going to just let this play out. Because we know how corrupt the FBI is, everybody. We already fucking know, right? Let's go. Let's just go.
We are as a country. When a federal law enforcement agency creates a dedicated rapid response account on Twitter or X, built around fighting back against critics, to me, it's a sign of how much pressure and distrust is basically stretching the boundaries of our government institutions. For decades, guys, the FBI has operated with this very careful, very controlled public communication strategy. They didn't really say much. And when they did speak, it was through, a press release online or a briefing. They didn't, wage public relation battles on social media. They didn't, engage in threads or call out specific users. That wasn't how the Bureau functioned. Now the FBI is taking the Trump approach, and turning to social media. There are real risks here. Federal law enforcement speaking in rapid, reactive ways can blur the line.
Yeah, which is fucking stupid. Because it's like the FBI usually, they usually try to be in the shadows. Like the FBI is usually called to intimidate the police department and the SWAT team and shit. all right, this is officially a federal case now. Get the fuck out of here. And then the CIA pops up and trumps everybody. All right, y'all motherfuckers got to get all out of here. This is a matter of national fucking security. It is a bitch. Sorry. This from the NSA. They sent us. Now everybody gotta get the fuck up out of here. CIA and this bitch now. Let's go. But they all fucking corrupt. That's the whole point of this. They just want to make an online account to be like, we're not corrupt. That's all that shit is.
Between, fact-based communication and political communication. It can open the door to accidental misstatements, even like mischaracterizations, or even like the appearance of...
And plus, another thing, what another motherfucker don't want a motherfucker think about, it's a honeypot. For whoever leave a comment on that bitch, the FBI is going to take their name, catalog their ass, and watch their ass, and possibly arrest their ass. That's a fucking honeypot. That's a trap. It's a fucking trap. Because I was going to go there and flood that bitch with everything. I was going to motherfucker say, fuck the... Yeah, make sure you tap that like button. YouTube fucking with me again. I hope y'all hear me.
Taking a side politically, or, cultural conflicts. And when the Bureau itself frames its new mission around fighting fake news, that is like such loaded language.
Fighting fake news. No, you're fighting real truth from independent researchers, because we can't trust Fox, MSNBC, or CIA, CNN. We got to watch C-SPAN in order to watch motherfuckers put the laws in place with a bottle of wine and 6 fucking blunts, because C-SPAN is boring as shit. But this is where they go to put the laws in at. So you got to watch to find out what's going on. So can nobody say, we don't know what the fuck going on when they have a channel literally showing you, these people voting in front of you. So it's like, I watched C-SPAN. I hated it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like, this is where you go to find out what laws are being put in place. And every time I watch the shit and I hear all the people get on that podium, it be either 1, sometimes 3, 1 to maybe 3 people that actually give a fuck about the people. Everybody else is giving a fuck about themselves and saying some bogus shit. I heard the most ridiculous shit from motherfuckers on C-SPAN. Like, they really about to try to put this bill in place? Oh, hell no. Let me be in that room and hear some shit. Like, man, they ought to smack somebody. The 3-headed beast that brings snow and tears wherever it goes. What the hell? The CIA. What the fuck? Do I got to screenshot that? Crystal, get on that. Crystal. my sexy California independent researcher. What the hell no talking about? I need you to get on that. They say the CIA / CO what? And the Stephen Company, a 3-headed beast that brings snow and tears wherever it goes. I swear to God, if the CIA is into some genetic manipulation and you said it brings snow, that's some scary shit. That's some scary shit. I want to know what's the patent on the goddamn time travel device. That's what the fuck I want. Because I know they got it. I know they fucking got it.
Ways that's been used by political actors across the spectrum. To discredit criticism, for reporting and investigations they don't like. If that's great.
Yeah, for reporting investigations they don't like. Nah, FBI, it is your fault that y'all are in an organization that started off corrupt and is always going to be corrupt. Y'all just keeping the corruption going. But now y'all got the balls to be like, you got to put agents out there to talk to y'all motherfuckers because y'all spreading fake news. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. How about y'all just shut the fuck up and go back into the shadows where the fuck y'all belong? But no, y'all want to come on and be like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing nothing corrupt. All right, but the files say otherwise. Common sense, comprehension, and critical thinking says otherwise. Like, nigga, come on, man. Nigga, even Stevie Wonder you can see this motherfucker is corrupt as shit.
Is now part of the FBI's communication. It has to be done with extreme caution. Okay, the public has a right to know, what the FBI is doing. They do have a right to correct false claims, but there is a difference between providing clarity and engaging in digital back and forths, or even worse, a trap to arrest.
Right, digital back and forth. Saying he was about to say a trap too. Yeah, digital back and forths. So here's the funny shit. You about to hire agents to get behind a computer and argue with people. This is where our tax dollars going, everybody. This is where the tax dollars going. Ain't that a bitch? Just think about that. We're hiring motherfuckers to argue with people online about what we do in the field, when the motherfucker behind the desk haven't even been in the field. You got to defend the motherfuckers in the field, but the niggas in the field are liars and thieves and murderers. So it's like, yo, this is wild.
People that have, fundamental differences when it comes to politics. You need.
Yeah, dog. Like there is a rumor where he can, I heard that he can see, and they show some clips of it. Looked like that nigga can see. That nigga picking up microphones and shit. There's a picture of Michael Jackson looking at Stevie like, how the fuck? The picture is, god damn, I must be motherfucking having a good show, because this is like the third time they fucking with my live. Shit, I'm probably going in and out. Shit, I hope not. There's only 2 minutes left on this video.
Be very careful, okay, with what you write on that. I suggest if you're hearing this, don't even go to that X page. Don't even go and look at it.
Yeah, don't go to the X page. Don't even look, because I was about to until I thought about it. I was like, nigga, this shit could be a trap to get motherfuckers that come to that page, talk their shit, and get tracked. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if it be a lot of cases of motherfuckers on X in the United States getting locked up by the FBI because of what they posted on X on the FBI website. I wouldn't be surprised to get some cases like that.
Right? I mean, I don't know what kind of cyber security or whatever they have. Just stay away from it. All right. And if you are going to go on there, if you do have a complaint, okay, just be very careful. Okay, just be very careful.
No, you're right the first time. Don't go. Don't even go there and try to be curious. Like, fuck that site, nigga. It's a fucking trap. It's a fucking trap. It's a fucking trap.
All right. I would hate for something to be said. They're going to take it out of context. They're going to lock you up. You're going to be like, that's not what I meant. And that was, I just told them that I didn't like the ice cream that they were serving and their chow hall at the FBI headquarters. And now they're saying I was planning to do this to the country. What? That's not what I said. I mean, I would not put it past them. Okay. In my opinion, if the FBI is having to come to social media in real time, it's because they are either being caught doing something very, very, very wrong, and they are just trying to kind of control the narrative a little bit, or they are just, sick of people telling them that they are doing such a terrible job, and this might make them feel a little better. But I'll be keeping an eye on this, and I will keep you guys updated. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah.
Make sure.
Now we're on the next one. About to go to the UK. Shout out to Vonta, UK correspondent. I told y'all 3 million people ready to burn that bitch to the ground. Niggas thought I was bullshitting. But it wasn't a whole 3 million. I think it was like 110 fucking thousand. That's enough to fuck some shit up. Let's dance in the
believe the
UK.
prison is becoming a dumping ground for people who should just be deported.
London didn't erupt. It detonated. 110,000 people were flooded Park Lane in less than an hour, turning one of Britain's richest streets into a front line. 122 civilians injured, 18 officers in critical care, £90 million lost before dawn. The sirens didn't chase the fire, they drowned under it. And while Westminster hesitated, the streets made their own decision. This was no protest, it was a correction. If this is only the beginning, you'll want to stay with us, because what comes next is dark.
Yeah.
Darker. What do you think pushed London past its breaking point? Tell us below, and if this story matters, share it, and not for us, but for those who deserve the truth. Park Lane didn't implode overnight. It had been tightening for weeks. 41 camps spread across the corridor. Tents crowding pavements, bus stops, even hotel entrances, turning one of Britain's wealthiest streets into a fracture line. The warning came when a knife-wielding man from the camp forced tourists to flee while police stood meters away. The clip hit 7.2 million views and ignited the city. Within 24 hours, Hyde Park hotels reported a 17% drop in occupancy. Retail footfall collapsed by 22%. Emergency notices were issued, hundreds of bookings vanished, one-star reviews began pouring onto TripAdvisor, then the pressure broke. When reporters approached the camp, shouting erupted, objects flew and a crowd surged forward. It wasn't random, but it was weeks of frustration snapping at once inside the tents. Several residents said their shelters were seized, belongings dumped on the street, and every eviction pushed them further into desperation. And all of it happened on Park Lane. London's front door, a street of £2,000 a night, hotels and steel glass towers now greeting newcomers with tents, smoke and fear. The image didn't just crack, it shattered in the most expensive square mile in Britain.
We will show that. We've changed the Labour Party, returned it to service, and that is how we will govern. Country first, party second.
Yeah, that didn't last long, did it? The only thing this government seems to be serving, though, is itself and the Labour Party circus surrounding it.
As Park Lane began to fall apart, Downing Street was busy stabbing itself. 5 ministers were sacked. Advisors were purged. A government turned its back on the city when it was most needed. The Prime Minister's promise, country first, party second, collapsed instantly. Instead of confronting knife incidents and protest camps spreading across London, Number 10 spent its days dealing with leaks, silencing dissent and calculating who could still be trusted. Warnings of the imminent collapse of public order were buried under infighting. As the street shook, cabinet members argued over who would survive the next cabinet reshuffle.
Ooh, nigga, whoa, my God, but everybody was outside going ham. They inside going ham. Much love to my guy, this Chris. What you sent me, baby? But while the revolution is going on, motherfuckers on the inside doing some infighting. I'm surprised they ain't throwing bows in that motherfucker. I would have stuck in that bitch and be like, hit that bitch. Saw a little motherfucker, what I'm saying? I saw the look in their eye. The chick that was going ham, I forgot her name, but it was like a black chick in there that was going ham. But I was like, yo, y'all niggas need to worry about if those doors might get kicked in. Y'all better hurry up with y'all deliberating. Nigga, they want Stommer's head on a pike.
Within 72 hours, more than 150 knife-related incidents were reported in central London, and 5 police officers were attacked while trying to contain the unrest. Home Office records later showed more than 600 emergency calls for reinforcements in just 2 days, but they went unanswered. Forces on the ground were overwhelmed. A memo stating that order was about to collapse was ignored for days. As public anger grew, the mayor's incompetence became a symbol of the government's failure and the limits of public patience. A parent wrote to the mayor after their child walked past the Park Lane encampment on the way to school, asking if this was what London looked like now and whether safety still mattered. Even the city's wealthiest neighbours had warned this was coming. In Westminster...
Yes. Even the rich motherfuckers are, oh shit. These motherfuckers are about to start a revolution and all right in this motherfucker. It's gonna be one or the other, or if not both. But I'm rich. Something about to happen. But I'm not moving out this beautiful ass house that I paid all this goddamn money for. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, come on, man. I seen it coming. Come on now, who didn't see it coming? Like I said, we needed a revolution yesterday. You did. We needed a revolution yesterday. And I said UK was gonna be the first one to pop it off. I said it.
Extra rope. This isn't homelessness. This is a professional begging camp, a summer tent city in full view of tourists. They described cooking on pavements, drawing water from marble arch fountains, and authorities standing by, doing nothing. Some even demanded court orders and deportations, calling Park Lane a stain on London's front door. Public outrage peaked when he declared,
And refugees have a great refugee week. And as long as I'm there, London is open and you're welcome.
London has always welcomed migrants and asylum seekers. They bring great strength to the city. They enrich London's society, economy and identity. The backlash was immediate, not just because of those words, but because they came against the backdrop of a growing security crisis. Just months earlier, a 15-year-old boy had been stabbed to death in central London, one of 107 recorded knife attacks during his tenure. His silence at the time made his statement seem out of touch with reality. The leadership was gone. And the city...
Yeah, all these politicians are out of touch with reality. Like, I don't know if they got in touch with reality on purpose, or is it on purpose? I don't think they'll give a fuck. Talk about like these immigrants enrich our society. Do they? Let me ask somebody from the UK, y'all, Vanta, do the immigrants enrich y'all society that was already a society before they came to try to enrich, in quotation marks, the society? Vanta, get that sniper ready. Like, as a matter of fact, since the shit already started over there, you know, like, keep the sniper by the window. Keep the sniper by the window. Make sure it's polished, though, you know.
He felt it. If this was just the beginning, stay tuned, because what followed was even darker. What pushed London to the brink? Tell us below.
Oh, what pushed London to the brink? Tell us below. Oh, my God. Even my phone agrees. Like, boop, 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 boop.
And if this report makes sense, please share it, not for us, but for those who deserve to know the truth. And when leadership fails, markets follow. The collapse didn't stay on the streets. It spread to the system built on them. The £90 million in damage was only the first crack. Within hours, Marble Arch and Oxford Street went silent. Retail down 22%, shutters locked, footfall gone. 14 Hyde Park hotels rushed in private security as police admitted they were overwhelmed. Investors pulled...
The police admit they was overwhelmed. That's what I like to hear. They was overwhelmed. We don't know what to do. I knew we should have joined the revolution. I knew I should have quit yesterday. It's 2 days to my retirement. I know them niggas picture the bitch. They're overwhelmed. Yes, nigga. Strength in numbers. But we got niggas over here scared, but you ain't scared to kill me. But you're scared to kill the police and the feds and the government, but you ain't scared to kill me. Fucking pussy. But you want to put on that motherfucking dress and carry that purse like a bitch. I remember we used to make fun of niggas wearing tight jeans and pink shirts. Now, niggas wearing tight jeans and pink shirts, carrying a fucking man purse, looking like Shannon Sharp. And we used to make fun of these motherfuckers. I still make fun of these motherfuckers. They be like, come on, man, but double money to you, yeah. You a rich fucking clown. You can have all the money in the goddamn world. You still like a goddamn fool. Like, goddamn. Jeff Hardy can get away with it. You can't, nigga. What these niggas talking about?
Now, West End property values dropped 12%
right, Chris
overnight.
On a
London
pipe
wasn't losing order, it was losing structure. Whole districts slipped into no-go zones, ambulances were blocked out, emergency services stalled. A global capital began moving like a city.
Emergency services stalled. We fucked up the police and the EMTs. Nigga, come on, Viva la Revolution. That's what I'm talking about. But what they should have did was, you know, take the station. Take all the stations. You know what I'm saying? That's right.
without a pulse. Then came the warning. If unrest hit ports or fuel depots, London's supply chain could freeze in 48 hours. No goods, no fuel, no movement, a national standstill, and the world reacted. Headlines called it the fall of London. Footage passed 200 million views in 2 days. From New York to Paris, governments questioned how a city this powerful could unravel this fast.
How can it unravel this fast? Because you pushed it. You pushed every citizen against the fucking wall and they came out swinging. But the motherfuckers over here pushed our backs against the wall. We curled up like bitches. Clutching our Birkin bags. Even niggas clutching Birkin bags. And pearls and shit. Got me fried, man. I can't wait till they pop off over here. But my guess is which city. The crazy thing about it is our government was trying to provoke cities to doing it. Really making it happen. Now, I got a feeling it could pop off in Washington, in DC. It could pop off in the District of Criminals. In Washington's District of Criminals. It might pop off there. And I call that the Lion's Den of America. I call that the Lion's Den of America. Detroit, I love my city, but like they treat us like the toilet of America, like real shit. You know, the motherfucker shit. Come on, man. You gotta understand the economic motherfucking part of it. Not the overall part of like how it look. Shit, but the shit look like Iraq. But shit. But on the economic level, man, it's fucking bad. It's fucking bad. It's like the trickle-down economic effect and shit. I think we are the one that get the last of the crumbs. Even though we the big motherfucking three that make the motherfucking major car companies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? But you got to blame when they motherfucking shut the motherfucking factories down in the 70s. And then Bill Clinton with the NAFTA in the 90s. They moved all the shit overseas. And we wonder why they don't got no motherfucking shit now. Now let's build America back. Like, nigga, he should have been doing that. You should have slapped Bill Clinton in the face for creating NAFTA. Motherfucker worried about jobs being overseas. Nigga, blame Bill Clinton for that shit. But no, he the first black president because he got his dick sucked to play a saxophone. Kiss my ass. Pause. Let's get back to it.
1,000 officers were deployed. Still not enough. Crowds surged toward government buildings. Barriers strained. Markets
went towards government buildings. Nigga, that was supposed to win in that bitch raided and took it over. Stop. Shut them down. Open up shop. Should have did that shit. Or burn that bitch to the fucking ground. But I think they just probably like went in front of that bitch and probably fuck some windows up or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch some more of the footage. But like, it's a whole bunch of people fighting the police. Shouts out. Viva la revolution.
The chaos. FTSE 100 down 5%. 20 billion pounds erased. Analysts warned if Canary Wharf fell next. Global
20 billion pounds erased. That means fire. That gotta mean fire. Shout out to my UK correspondent, Vanta. Does erase mean fire? You know, like when y'all speak in that term, like, oh my God, the shit was erased. It have to be fire. It gotta be fire. Because like she didn't say appraised. 20 billion erased. Yeah. Sounds like a flame. Yep, it's a flame. Fire, baby. And you burn me up, but then you flame. That's right.
Markets would shake. London burns exploded worldwide. What began on Park Lane was no longer local, it was international and accelerating. And when the state stalled, the only ones left to step forward were those never meant to carry the weight. While officials argued and London systems strained, only one group.
Yeah, erased or erased. However it is, like which one means fire? Fire. You got flame.
Stepped into Park Lane without hesitation. The outreach teams. Street charities, volunteers and support workers moved quietly through the encampments offering blankets. From St. Mungo's urged the government.
And you know, regular small businesses or like regular people from their own homes coming through to the tents and helping out people. Where it's supposed to be institutions and the government helping out people. See, there are good people out there. But when you push a good person back against the wall, they're going to have no choice but to come out shooting. I put up a community post of Ned Flanders with an assault rifle. Mind you, Ned Flanders is the Christian of The Simpsons, right? He's the diehard Christian. But that nigga got that assault rifle in that picture. And I think that was from the episode where Ned Flanders had to kill Homer Simpson because Homer was about to fuck the whole world up. And Ned had to murk that nigga. I think it's that episode. But y'all don't want to see when a good man goes to war. And I'm saying that just like off the strength of the same thing. You don't want to see the hermit come out that shell. We don't like to be disturbed. We value peace and privacy, love, peace, and harmony. But when trouble is knocking at our doorstep, and you got to protect your family and protect yourself, you got to do. It's like real shit. You know what I'm saying? And our governments have pushed us. Goddamn. YouTube is going to keep on fucking with me. Goddamn YouTube. Shit. Let a nigga motherfuckers talk. I must be talking about that real shit for them to keep on fucking with me like this. It was like, fuck it. We're going to switch it up. We're going to hit him with the phone calls. We're just going to keep on fucking with his live. Okay, cool.
To stop focusing on removals and instead provide stable accommodation and long-term support. They warned that without real housing options, every clearance would simply push people out for a day, but then pull them back by night. And that was exactly what happened. Camps were moved, offering blankets, food and housing referrals when the city's institutions had stalled. Teams from St. Mungo's urged the government to stop focusing on removals and instead provide stable accommodation and long-term support. They warned that without real housing options, every clearance would simply push people out for a day, but then pull them back by night. And that was exactly what happened. Camps were moved, then rebuilt, then moved again. A cycle without a destination. In the most expensive square mile of Britain, the contrast became stark. When the state hesitated, the only people still doing their jobs were the ones with no power at all. As dawn broke over the wreckage of Park Lane, the question that had haunted London for days remained unanswered. Was this a riot or was it a reckoning? The city...
I like that. Reckoning or riot or revolution. I call it all of the fucking above. Fuck that online safety shit. Fuck that digital ID. Fuck these immigrants out here stabbing our motherfucking UK people. We are fed up with this shit. Don't say don't got no money, but motherfucking car blow ups. Trump suing this goddamn country for like 9 years. Goddamn, Crystal light me up. She out here doing putting in work. Okay, Crystal. I got a lot of shit to look at. For some more news, she hit me up. Good looking. Shout out to Crystal, my sexy independent California researcher. Know what I'm saying? And shouts out to my UK correspondent Vanta over there in the UK. It should be like 10 o'clock over there, 10:07. Unless you say you go back an hour, so it might be like 9:07, but like it's either 9 or 10 over there, 9 or 10.
Once the symbol of British resilience now lay in tatters, torn between the chaos of the streets and the silence of its government. The economic toll was staggering. But it wasn't just the markets that had crumbled. It was trust in the leaders who promised security but failed to act. Trust in a system that let people fall through the cracks until they exploded in anger. But as the sun rose over the ashes, something else emerged from the smoke. People, once divided, now stood united. The scenes of destruction were matched by those of compassion, strangers helping each other, communities coming together. It was a moment of raw humanity amidst the ruins, proving that even in the darkest times, the spirit of a city could endure. Yet the question remained, how much longer can we ignore the cracks in the foundation? London was broken, but could it rebuild itself? Or had it crossed the point of no return? This was no longer just about Park Lane, it was about the future of Britain itself. The choices made in the days to come would determine whether the city could rise from its ashes or be consumed by them. In the end, this wasn't just a riot, it was a warning. So tell us, where does London go from here? Drop your thoughts below.
Oh my God,
and if you found this report valuable, a quiet like or subscribe.
Man, that shit sounded great. The music in the background, the lady talking, Crystal's just blowing me up. But yeah, man, this is awesome. It wasn't just a riot, it was a warning. We will burn this whole goddamn country to the ground if y'all don't get y'all shit together. We will replace y'all motherfuckers in Parliament and give it back to. And we the one might as well give it back to the people. So shouts out to the UK. Much to Vanta, my UK correspondent. Make sure y'all go check out my. Got a video. Know what I'm saying? Should be doing a video one more. This the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes of the episode.
Jersey man is the first known person to die after a tick bite triggered a severe meat allergy. This is really...
All right. What y'all just heard. A nigga in Jersey died from a tick bite. Now, we don't believe in coincidences, okay? We already know the name of the game. When it comes to eugenics and the government and military, this is that territory, everybody. So we're going to start it back from the beginning. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. I made this the meat and potatoes for a reason, because this is serious. Here we go, y'all.
Jersey man is the first known person to die after a tick bite triggered a severe meat allergy. This is really something that, people should be aware of and physicians should be aware of. The 47-year-old went camping with his family in 2024 and got violently ill after eating a steak. He recovered, but 2 weeks later, he ate a hamburger and again got very sick, then died.
So as you've seen, a pilot died last month. He was 47 years old. He ate a hamburger, dead within a couple of hours. His throat swelled shut, he couldn't breathe, and by the time they got him to the hospital, it was too late. The cause, you might ask, is the alpha.
Oh, they don't want me talking about this. They don't want me talking about this. They fucking up my shit. I hope y'all hear me now. Let's get back to it.
Not the first death, just the first death where they figured out what killed this guy. And I want you to think about that for a second. You got bitten by a tick. Could be 10 years ago. Could be last summer. You won't even remember it happening. And from that moment on, every time you eat beef or pork or lamb or whatever, you're rolling the dice 3 to 8 hours later.
A tick. When you get bit by a fucking tick, you cannot eat meat. This is wild. But keep on listening, everybody.
That's the sick part. It's delayed. You break out in hives, you start vomiting, your throat closes up. If you're lucky, you figure it out before it kills you. There's a guy online, he's a father who's been living with this for 14 years. He talks about watching his kids eat steaks at family barbecues. He can't join them. One bite and he's in the emergency room. He said it feels like losing a part of who he is. It's like mourning. That's the word that's used by these people, mourning. Another woman spent months thinking she was going crazy, getting sick at random. Doctors couldn't figure out. They suggested it might be psychological, anxiety, or stress. Meanwhile, she's vomiting in the middle of the night, covered in hives, her body attacking herself because she had dairy at dinner. And the CDC now estimates 450,000 Americans have this disease right now. Most of them don't even know it. They just know something's wrong. They keep getting sick and they can't figure out why.
I thought it was that too, but it's something even more sinister. But we can add lambda things to that shit too, no. But man, what you about to hear is fucking sinister. But we should have knew this was coming. We should have knew this was coming though. But you about to hear it, dog. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
The tick that carries it is called a Lone Star tick. It used to be confined to the Southeast, Texas, Arkansas, Virginia. Now it's in Minnesota, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Southern Canada. Places that never had these ticks before, and they're spreading fast. Warmer winters, they say, climate change. The ticks survive longer, their range expands. Okay, maybe that's true. But I'm going to tell you something that's been bothering me personally as I was reading into this. And maybe I'm connecting things that aren't connected. Maybe I'm seeing patterns where there aren't any. But hear me out on this, okay? Bill Gates has been funding research on genetically modified ticks. Big shock.
Bam. Right there. Right there. Right there. Bill Gates funding research on genetically modified ticks. Man dies from a tick bite.
Through his foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They gave a company called Oxitec $1.5 million in 2021, then another $4.8 million in 2023 to engineer ticks with something they call a self-limiting gene.
A self-limiting gene. They might as well should have said a motherfucking a fucking death gene or whatever the fuck. What? You might as well just say we creating ticks to kill people. This is wild. This is why this is the last video.
The company says it's to control tick populations that affect cattle. It's a different species, the Asian blue tick, not the Lone Star tick that causes alpha-gal. Completely separate. That's what they insist. Nothing to do with meat allergies in humans. But here's what they don't mention. Bill Gates is also one of the biggest investors in synthetic meat companies. Beyond Meat, Impossible Food.
And we already knew that. He about to motherfucker make the synthetic meat.
Foods, Upside Foods, Good Meat. He's poured millions into these operations, and he's been very public about what he wants. In 2021, he said rich countries should move to 100% synthetic beef. His exact words.
I didn't want to be
synthetic beef. His exact words. So, Gates is funding genetic modification of ticks. Gates is heavily invested in fake meat companies. And at the same exact time, a tick-borne disease that forces people to stop eating real meat is exploding across the United States. I don't know. What are the odds of something?
Yeah, what are the fucking odds? Ticks to bite at people to make them not eat real meat. So you're going to be forced to eat the synthetic meat. This shit is about to get bad. Because they know motherfuckers ain't going to just hop on that synthetic meat train. But if motherfuckers keep on getting bit by these ticks and some motherfuckers are immune, don't know it, and like one day in their life, they just get sick from motherfuckers from like eating meat. And they'll finally have the alternative already ready and prepared. It shit is problem, reaction, solution.
Thing like that happening.
Right.
Is
What
it
are
a
the
coincidence
odds?
in the world we're living in today? A forester had to change careers. He wrote about it online. He spent his whole life in the woods, loved it. Then he got alpha-gal syndrome. Now he's too afraid to go outside. Too afraid.
Yeah, that's called alpha-gal syndrome.
Getting work that he loved to people. You will never get back. But see, here's something else. Something that disturbs me and should disturb you as well. And I almost don't bring this up because it sounds like something from like a dystopian novel. But it is real. And it was published in a peer-reviewed journal, guys. In January 2025, the Journal of Bioethics. You have 2 researchers.
This was this year, January, my birthday month. Like, what the fuck?
Parker Crutchfield and Blake Harris. They published a paper. The title is something academic and bland. But here's what they're arguing. Maybe we You hear me? People are forced to stop eating meat. They'll reduce their carbon footprint. Sustainable diets. And since climate change is an existential threat, justified. That's not me interpreting benefits of reduced livestock consumption. Less cows on the planet, better for the atmosphere. Who thinks like that? These are academics, published researchers, and they're openly arguing that infecting a disease on people without their consent, without their knowledge, is morally acceptable if it achieves the, quote, right goals. Right goals? What's that even mean?
The right goals is, y'all ready for it? Population control. Depopulation is the name of the game. These are some evil, diabolical motherfuckers. But there's more.
Think about what that means. Saying that your health, your choices, your ability to eat food that humans have eaten for thousands of years, all of that is secondary to their vision of how the world should work.
Give 2 examples. So one is that people eat too much meat, right? And if they were to cut down on their consumption of meat, then they would, it would actually really help the planet. But people are not willing to give up meat. Yeah, you know, some people will be willing to, but other people, they may be willing to, but they have a weakness of will. They say, wow, this steak is just too juicy. I can't do it. I'm one of those, by the way. So, you know, but so here's the thought, right? So it turns out that we know a lot about, we have these intolerance to, for example, I have milk intolerance. And some people are intolerant to crayfish. So possibly we can use human engineering to make it the case that we're intolerant.
Human engineering? Can y'all say social engineering? Like, what the fuck?
To certain kinds of meat, to certain kinds of bovine proteins. And there's actually analogs of this in life. There's this thing called the Lone Star tick, where if it bites you, you will become allergic to meat. I can sort of describe the mechanism. So that's something that we can do through human engineering. We can kind of possibly address really big world problems through human engineering.
And here's the really sick part. They acknowledge in the paper that this would disproportionately affect people in rural areas. People who work outdoors, hunters, farmers, ranchers, the people who are the backbone of food production in this country. And they're basically saying, well, that's unfortunate, but it serves a greater good. You think those are the guys eating all those synthetic meat company brands? They're purchasing that? Really? The rancher? You think he goes to the store and gets beat on meat? I want to be clear. I don't have proof that anyone deliberately released these ticks. I don't have a smoking gun showing Gates or anyone's engineered the disease, but I am looking at a pattern. Gates funds tick research. Gates invests in meat alternatives. A disease spreads that forces exactly the dietary changes that Gates advocates for. And then academics are publishing papers and saying maybe we should let it happen. Am I crazy for connecting these things? We have historical precedent for this kind of research going wrong or going exactly as planned, depending on how you look at it. For example, Operation Big Buzz in 1955, the U.S. Army released hundreds of thousands of mosquitoes over Savannah, Georgia, just to
nigga, in 55, they released mosquitoes over Savannah, fucking Georgia. Wildin'.
Test whether you could use insects as weapons. They were uninfected, supposedly, just a test of the delivery mechanism. But they did it over an American city, over U.S. civilians, without telling anyone. That's declassified now. You can read the documents. It actually happened. And Plum Island, the animal disease research facility off the coast of Long Island, there's been speculation for decades that Lyme disease, another tick-borne illness, originated from that lab. They deny it, of course. Of course they...
Lyme disease came from a lab. Shouts out to No. You talked about it in the chat. He brought it up. From a fucking lab. And they deny it to this day.
Would deny it. But the facility was doing research on tick-borne diseases, and Lyme disease appeared in Connecticut, right across the water, in the 1970s. The timing
in the motherfucking 70s.
is suspicious. The location is suspicious. Maybe it's all a giant coincidence. Maybe things just happen naturally that way. But when Gates is funding genetic modification of ticks while simultaneously betting billions on synthetic meat, and academics are publishing papers about how tick-borne meat allergies might be good for society, and a disease that does exactly that is spreading faster than anyone predicted, I don't know. I have questions. It seems sus at best. Somebody explain to me what's going on here. And this is what bothers me the most. Nobody in power is asking these questions. Where are the congressional hearings? Where's the investigation into the Gates Foundation funding and the potential connections emerging and all those emerging diseases from that investment? Where's the GOP on this? Nowhere. Too scared, too weak, too compromised. They won't touch it because powerful lobbies, because foreign entanglements, or, because they're too busy funding wars in countries most Americans can't find on a map. Meanwhile, there's a disease spreading across the heartland that's forcing people to give up a fundamental part of their diet. And nobody wants to talk about whether it could have been prevented or whether it was engineered. Because here's the thing about biological interventions. The best ones look natural. They can be explained as ecological shifts, climate effects, just unfortunate circumstances, pleb. You don't need a conspiracy of people in a room planning this stuff. You just need the right funding going into the right research. That's it. You need regulators who don't ask hard questions, and you need a disease. And you need a disease that already exists in nature, so when it spreads, nobody really suspects anything. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yep.
Is that what happened here? I don't know. I really don't. But the fact is, you're not allowed to ask without being labeled a conspiracy nut. And that should tell you something. The same people who funded gain-of-function research in Wuhan, and yes, that included the Gates Foundation money, they're now funding genetic modification of ticks. And we're supposed to believe it's all perfectly safe, perfectly contained? No possibility of accidents or unintended consequences? Really? How'd that work last time? Okay, people are suffering with this. Real people that can't eat with their kids. The forester he lost his career. The woman who spent months being told her symptoms were in her head. Okay, the pilot who's dead now. These aren't statistics. They're human beings whose lives have been destroyed by something they can't control and didn't even see coming. And if this was engineered, if someone created the conditions for this, either through direct intervention or just convenience or neglect, those people deserve justice. They deserve answers. But they're not getting answers. They're getting fact checks saying that there is no connection.
Evil people deserve
while
death.
Ignoring the obvious questions. They're getting academic papers arguing that maybe their suffering serves a greater purpose in society. Or they're just getting silence from politicians who are supposed to represent them directly. These ticks are spreading north, okay? More people are getting bitten every day. More cases are going undiagnosed. That pilot probably won't be the last to die. I would bet money on this one. And the people who stand to profit from a population that can't eat meat, they're still funding the tick research. They're still pushing synthetic alternatives. And they're still telling us that this is all nature taking its course. That's all it is. Just nature. I don't buy this. This is fucking bullshit. And maybe I'm wrong. And I hope I'm wrong. But until someone in power starts asking why Gates is funding genetic modification of the same type of vector that's spreading the disease, and he benefits directly with his investments, until someone starts to demand transparency, right? And they start to hold hearings and demanding answers, I'm just going to keep asking random questions like this and putting it into the minds of everybody else. It's a weird coincidence. At the very least, should make you scratch your head like, that's a little odd. Isn't it weird? That's a little strange. Because if we don't ask these questions now, if we just accept that, whatever it is happening, and then we just hope it doesn't get worse, we're giving up, you guys. We're going to say that it's okay, for the elites to reshape our lives, our diets, our health, as long as they do it slow enough that we don't notice the pattern. I'm not willing to do that. I didn't take the COVID product to market. The fact that the pharmacological companies, the pharmaceuticals, can't be sued for faulty products.
Right.
And now you're telling me there's another animal-borne disease spreading rapidly everywhere, and I'm supposed to buy that it just naturally, spontaneously happened randomly, like the meat market tales that we were told. Really? I don't think it's far-fetched to ask questions. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am a conspiracy nut. I just wanted to share this with you, so appreciate you guys that tune in. If you found this...
Yep. Now... But I pays more track. They about to get up out of here. I'm about to go head to the market real quick before we close up. So we're gonna play this one track, then we're gonna get up out of here. Yeah, you can get up out of here. But shout out to everybody. You know how to play this news, and later on, if I don't catch the itis, I'm gonna go live again and read from those files. And if I don't go live again, I probably got caught with the itis. And you already know what it is. But yeah, you know, we can always get to them goddamn files, man. We can always get to those files, but shout out to everybody coming through. Shout out to everybody that came through. Much of my goddess Crystal is cool. She didn't want to hook me up with them files, you know. So I gotta get to them. I'm gonna get to them, and I know you sent me some shit. I gotta get to that too. And much love to my UK correspondent Vanta over there in the UK. They over there doing the damn thing, baby. Keep the sniper by the window, baby. Keep the sniper by the window, about to pause the bottom. And shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Sovereign Nature. What up, though? What up, though, Sovereign? And shouts out to Note. Shouts out to Mind's Eye. Shout out to Jordan. Who else was here? Who else was here? Yeah. Shout out to Marcy T. Shout out to Abraham. I think I saw Abraham. I was lighting the chat up. Shouts out to everybody. And shout out to Let's Talk with JBJ. He was the first brother in the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. And we're going to play this last track. We're going to get up out of here. Yeah, 2 hours, 17 minutes.
Got my sword and just staying horse again in the Jordan fit. Keep recording and saying all these evil forces, bitch. They be fucking with all of us, killing all of us. Super preposterous, time to send you bitches to torture us. Kill the officers, started them at their offices. When the target his eye, be killing them evil narcissists. When the drama hits, taking out your reconnaissance. Hypersonic hits, frequency weapons, I shoot a lot of it. It's a power hit, knock you out of your moccasins. Grab a soccer wrist, bash your head in front of the populace. Take a note of this, get the most of this. Hocus pocus shit, kill opponents, been putting bombs in your poker chips. Time to flow again, vision just like a Doberman suitcase. You get float again, take your fucking soul again. Niggas scared of my lyrics, you fucking bitches. That's why you gon' have to fucking listen. Ripping your ass faster, bastard. Have to blast you, even your taskmaster. The class master, slash faster than I cast you. In the pasture, ride the cars, just ride past you. What happened after decompose, release your soul to the dark dimension where you get Peter rolled. Hit the building, I'm creeping slow and speaking mode. Metal gear on me, bitch. I need the secret codes for the launch pad, bitch. I'm going nuclear. Fuck the White House, bitch. I'm turning it to dust. Gas, I trust, the blast, I must. If you scared of my lyrics, I'ma blast at you. You ain't ready for the shit that I spit. Niggas scared of revolution, y'all know this is real as it get. Don't like it, I'ma hit you with this. You a pussy and a bitch. When I see you, gon' get hit with that blink, bitch. Was that over the top? I could never tell. Seems most of you niggas is really fucking frail. I know my lyrics be hitting home, yeah, I can tell. Fuck y'all bitch ass niggas, let's take it somewhere else. You know what else? I wanna strangle you on to death. Rip the heart at your chest and leave your soul to rest. You criticize my intellect, the disrespect. I should beat the shit out you until you get correct. I get you scared of the bigger threat, I've been the vet. Born legend, the god of storms, I've been the best. Grab a text, tell the government you was next. You know the water's the stage, I'm shooting up the set. Pull the trigger, we kill them quicker than it'll splitter. I see your army, but I'll destroy all them niggas. Call me killer, Kane drinking Bacardi, nigga. This the end of the world, so come to party with us.
Expertise
HHN Special Report. Shouts out to everybody. You already know what it is. Gotta bring y'all the news. Yeah, I know we talked about the Epstein files, you know what I'm saying, but there was still some other news going on. You know what I'm saying? I can't forget about the other news, the current events, you know. But I know how we ended. Mic check. I walk around the streets with my black Tech 9 on the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claim to be the best type of rapper, but I have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that the platinum. Beef after that Hurricane G packs the gap, son. Bow. Trigger bang bang. HHN Special Report. We out.